Hey guys, I'm Pitch Perfect and today I'm going to be looking at Video Blogger Story, which is an early access game that has just come out on Steam, and I'm basically just going to be showing you around, sort of showcasing a bit of the gameplay and talking about it as I go, telling you a bit about what I think and how to play it, and hopefully just giving you more of an idea of what the game looks and feels like. So the aim of the game is to be the #1 YouTuber, and it is focused on making gaming videos. And yeah, I'm going to just show you what the gameplay is like so far. As you can see on the screen at the moment, it's come up with this sort of like monthly overview thing. This is month number 5. In this month I've made this many videos, made 4 videos, had 3,000 views, had 320 people subscribe, no one's unsubscribed, but I haven't made any money. I've made a loss, mostly due to buying new equipment and buying games and such. And you get this every month just to sort of keep track of how you're doing. So let's get started with how do you play. Up here is the option to make a new video. At the moment the only option is Let's Plays, so I'll pick one of the games that I already have. Let's pick this one. This is the first game that I bought. Then you have to pick your equipment and how you're going to shoot it, and I've already bought a slightly upgraded camera and I'll be using that, and a slightly better mic. It always puts the best option you have up at the top. So this is my video software and this is my audio software. And this is where you can make a little bit of adjustment. I'm going to be playing a simulation game, so I'm going to focus mostly on the attraction and the humour, and then I'll just bring this down. Bring down the intelligence, and then this is kind of like your emotion throughout the gameplay. Mostly I go with joy, because I think, you know, you should be joyous when you're playing a game. Except for horror games. Horror games, obviously I go with fear, and then I feel like some of the fighting games, like you could get away with anger or maybe surprise, but for this one we're going to go with joy. And then you get difficulty, and as far as I can tell this relates to the game difficulty, and most of the time I just leave it at the default as 100. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how it affects the output. So if you click accept, and then your little character will start recording the gameplay, and as you can see she's got like a little pie hat on and this little thing here, and she's obviously portraying joy. And when it's done it pops up with this, and you can name it. I'm just going to call it Let's Play Hospital Sim Part 6. I think it's the 6th one I've done, I'm not entirely sure. And then after you've got through a certain, say once you've upgraded past level 1, you can choose to add these sort of like revenue things, which I think are supposed to gain you money on your videos. Again, I'm not too sure, I haven't seen that much like sort of difference from it, but we'll click one of them and we'll go with that. Once you've done that, your video is instantly uploaded and it shows in the bottom right. You can't click on it though, but you can see that it had views and comments, and if you go up to here, this is a sort of access to YouTube, and you've got the home page which shows the top channels and how far down you are. You've got the trending and what's working for different people, and you can go on your channel in the middle, and it shows you the videos you've uploaded. So I'll show you some of the ones I've done, and you can see all the different videos I've uploaded. And if you click on them, you can actually read the comments. So I will say, like, some of them haven't been translated into English particularly well, so they're a little bit hard to read, so I'm not sure about some of them, but kind of, you can hear this is like where you can get the gist whether you're doing the right thing or not. See, this person found this really boring, so it probably needs more humour. Yeah, this one not funny, so I needed to focus more on humour to make this video more of a hit. But then equally someone here said they really enjoyed it, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. There's some people saying they appreciated the intelligence, and I actually took the intelligence down, but some of the stats that you pick for your character in the beginning, I picked intelligence, so my character already has some intelligence, so I guess that's coming through. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how it works. And as you can see, my character's resting at the moment. You have a certain amount of energy, and if you do too many videos in one go, then this depletes, and if you don't have enough energy, then obviously you're not making the best video that you can. What are some of the other things? Up here is a shopping cart. So obviously the first thing you'll do in a new game is to buy yourself some games to play, and these are all sort of categorized. So you've got your horror games, action games and such, but you will notice that you can't play all the games straight away. Like if I come down to this one and it says I need a more powerful computer to be able to play this game, and obviously that's not something I can afford to do at the moment. If I click on devices, you can see I've upgraded to this computer, but it's still not powerful enough for all the games, so that's something that you'd need to save up your money to do. But there's other things you can upgrade as well. Like you can upgrade your editing software and your sound software. You can get that camera, microphone, all this kind of thing. And then there's interior as well, so you can buy different things to sort of like decorate your room and stuff like that. And I'm assuming more of this will be sort of either unlocked through higher levels or just available later on, because the game is still early access, so not everything's included. But I do like the tabs. I like how this kind of like the colouring and everything hints at IKEA, and the devices like remind you of eBay, which is quite, I don't know, I find that quite amusing. I think that's quite well done. And I do like the interface. I think it's quite user friendly. You can clearly see what's going on with your character, and here you can see like the sort of setup you already have and the things that you've purchased and things that you're using. And I like the simplicity of it. I like that you can actually go and see your channel and see your videos and read your comments, and I think that's great. And like the other thing that is quite cool is that you can actually go and look at other people's channels and the videos, which is quite a nice touch. So I do think that's quite cool. So I'll show you the making of another game. This time we'll do a horror game, which I think would be quite a popular choice. For horror, I'm going to bring intelligence down again. I'm not going to focus too much on humour. I'm going to focus with speech and attraction, and I'm going to pick the fear emoticon. Again, stick at 100%. And you get these sort of horror sort of emoticon things, just to show that you're playing a horror game, and you get that kind of screaming backgroundy noise. So let's see, what was this one called? It was Alone in the Dark. I've done a couple of these. I think that's part 3. One thing that I think would be quite nice is if it automatically generated titles for you. I know that some people like to sort of choose what they want to call them, but it'd be nice to have the option. So if it automatically named it, Let's Play, the name of the game, and the episode number, I think that would be really helpful. Just pick this one again. I'm not sure how much difference it's really making. Okay, that did quite well. That got quite a lot of views and some comments. Let's see what people had to say. This is amazing, not disappointed, entertaining, nice. That one went really well. Oh, you didn't think it was funny, Nate? Well, that's okay, Oh, and you fell asleep. Okay, so again, a bit of a mixed bag. I'm not It's just one of those things, like, it's true of making videos in real life. You can't please everyone. Some people will like it and some people won't. But use less bad words. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was using bad words. That's terrible. But you can see that, it got a good number of views and thumbs up. So yeah, I thought overall that was a success. So that is my look at video blogger story. I hope you find this useful in some way. If nothing else, other than to just give you more of an idea of the gameplay if you're thinking about buying it. But I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think of the game. Do you think that it's something that you would enjoy playing? What kind of improvements do you think could be made? I mean, bear in mind this game is early access, so there are things to be built on and it is going to be improved. And it's something that will get better with time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.